I wrote my leadership paper on the life and legacy of Walt Disney. The reason I chose Walt Disney is because the Disney entertainment industry is one of the leading companies in entertainment today. So, of course, if a company is one of the leading parts of its industry, then the leadership and the founder that created it must have had amazing leadership qualities as well. So, through my research, I discovered that Walt Disney possessed many leadership qualities that we discussed in this class. For example, one of the laws that we discussed in class was the law of magnetism. Walt Disney displayed this law of leadership in his efforts to attract the most talented animators and writers to produce his first films, which proved to be very successful. And the way he did this, the way the law of magnetism works, is by displaying the characteristics and the qualities that you want from those that you're leading. You have to display them yourself in order to attract people in that sense. So Walt Disney made sure that he displayed those qualities that he wished to have from his employees. And once he attracted his employees, then he utilized the law of addition in order to keep his talented group. And the way the law of addition works is by making your employees feel important and to make their work seem like it's quality and that there's a reason behind everything they do, that they're not just working to make money, but to pursue a bigger goal. And another way he was able to maintain his talented group of workers was by using the law of connection. The law of connection is implemented when leaders go out of their way to ensure that they really get to know the people that they are leading, which also in turn makes them feel more important and helps them to see the value of their work and the value of them to their employer. Um, Walt Disney's probably greatest law of leadership that he displayed was the law of navigation. Many leaders can lead you to a goal, but it takes a truly outstanding leader to be able to set you up for success even after a certain goal is accomplished. And Walt Disney was able to do that in an unmatched sense. He was able to um, promote Disney to become such a large company that now encompasses several other companies, such as Marvel and Lucasfilm and ABC Network and ESPN. So, what started as a very small film industry and entertainment company has now become one of the largest corporations on the planet. And so, because Walt Disney was able to create his dream and set up his team for success, then he was able to navigate and set them up for success for future. And lastly, the law of legacy is literally one of the defining features of Walt Disney's life. His legacy is lived on to this day by the films that his company produces and by the experiences that can only be had while in one of his Walt Disney resorts. They go above and beyond to ensure that you experience the magic of Disney while you are there. His emotional intelligence as a leader allowed him to realize the importance of making connections with his employees to make them feel important and to make their work feel important to help him achieve the goals that he had set for his company. So looking back through my research, I discovered that Walt Disney was an outstanding leader and that he can be a model that we all look to um, as leaders and as future leaders. And it's hard to believe that such an outstanding legacy was all started with a mouse.